okay, let's go back to this. Umesema kitu hapo kuhusu the artist you just mentioned. Personally, me know msanii nimekuambia kuna venye atpatani, but you know, we shout out to what it is. But umesema Victoria Kimani hizi kuja kwenyu.
Aidha kuja Imara kweli wewe.
This was the views expressed on this show belongs solely to the presenter that says them. No, wait. You said Victoria Kimani at this point in age cannot come to Imara.
Haiwezi kuja.
Akona maringo why?
Si ati akona maringo vile nasema. Mimi nasema si kila mtu akona deodorant. Kila mtu akona hela deodorant bana. Ataumia sana huko. For people who want to know you. Hebu waambie wewe ni nani? Kamera iko wapi? Hii hapa.
Looking fresh even with the Kenyan flag.
Yeah, man. You're looking fresh, man.
Yes. My name is Joash. I'm a R&B, dark R&B artist and Kenyan born and import from the UK.
Import from the UK.
Exported from Kenya.
Exported from Kenya.
Yes, made in Kenya. Made in Kenya. Msisahau hiyo. Your part ndio msisahau.
So Yola is trying to help you. I want you to tell us between the rappers that are beefing right now, because you're going to be in Kenya for a couple of days, right? And at least you have your entourage. You're going to Mbogi. You know what Mbogi is? Mbogi means squad. So we come na Mbogi. Even these other rappers have Mbogi. So Mbogi yako na Toxic kama Mbogi yako na Brooklyn. Who do you think?
Listen, the one thing I'm saying is I'm the R&B guy. So I'm just out here to serenade and sing some love. But what I can say is that that for the culture, hip hop, like a clash is good as long as it's a healthy clash and people are about their bars and they get to showcase their skills. And from that perspective, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
Galia, huyu jamaa anatutoroka man.
Yes. Wagwan, Mambo, Vipi, Extraordinary Experience. Another day, more dollars, man. And of course, you're kicking it with the baddest crew. Charlie Ademiako, El Shako.
Yo, asikwambie mtu mwanangu mazee, la balaa kama kawaida. So unajua ukiniona, unajua ni yani ni noma mwanangu, yani extraordinary, extra stories, extra machizi. Hakuna mpaka extra we.
Extra us.
Alafu kuna extra mchizi atakuja.
Exactly.
Wacha tuiache tu hivyo open au sio? And the meanwhile, man.
Wagwan bro, nimekumiss bana. At least hii weekend nasema nimekumiss. You've been good?
Mimi niko easy.
You're right.
Niko easy.
Naona ule mtu, the person you're posting, your better half anakulisha vizuri. The chicks are cheeky. Home cooked meals, right?
Moving on swiftly.
Hi. You know yourself. How you been bro? Niambie man, hii wiki kumekuwa kusemaje huko nje?
Hii wiki imekuwa crazy. Nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu man. Unajua hii sasa ni wiki ya pili mwanangu mazee, yani na shed skin mazee tangu niende game man.
Bro, labala whole gangster like you. Umeenda kuwatch rugby Nairobi. Na wewe ni Mombasa.
Nimeenda Russia, kukaa Russia.
Russia kwenyewe kuna baridi. Unapata sunburn wapi Russia?
Russia ndo yenyewe. Unajua kwa stadium kuna VIP alafu kuna sisi wa kuchomekana jua. Unanielewa? Sasa hao kuchomekana jua ndo sisi. Alafu hapo ndo kwenye wewe na nilikuwa na VIP lakini kwa sababu hiyo place watu walikuwa wanajirusha.
Listen, bossy, I can't believe I have a co-host with the extraordinary experience in the sitting regular. This is not a regular person. Bro, call me next time. I know people. I could talk to the rugby guys at the sunburn.
Sasa.
Yeah.
Oji mwenye kama mimi. Kuna history nilicheki hata nikaanza kucheka.
What's that?
Wasanii hawa. Wasanii maybe amezaliwa majuu.
Yeah.
Au sio? Maybe wametoka hapo Kenya wakaenda majuu. Unanielewa, lakini ni msanii wa Kenya. Unanielewa?
Yeah.
So kuna sister anaitwa Victoria Kimani. Nilicheki kwa mtandao. Anasema ati watu wananuka, kila mtu anafaa kuwa na deodorant. Usipokuwa na deodorant unafaa kupelekwa kotini.
You need a problem. You have a problem. But you know labala
nikaanza kujiuliza.
Yeah.
ni hiyo ustadom ama ni kwa sababu yuko na sisi
when bad breath and bad body odor has nothing to do with being a star or being a judge, being a president.
Lakini kila mtu.
Yeah, it's everybody, bro. So kila mtu apake dio.
Basi itabidi Gavai angalie story. Wapunguze bei, kila mtu akue nayo bwana, ikue chwani. Kuna deodorant ya chwani.
Gavai metupatia condoms free. Sanitary pads, we're obviously pushing for that. Those are the basic things you need. Obviously, Dio, labda pia, a lot of people never used to use Dio back in the day. Lakini usafi wao yani just clean up and making sure your body is clean. Paka maji, pitisha maji.
Nipeleke kotini.
If you smell, if it's by choice. If it's by
alafu
choice,
nifungwe.
Ufungwe mnuke pamoja huko ndani basi.
Si basi watafunga Kenya mzima, man.
But okay, let's go back to this. Umesema kitu hapo kuhusu the artist you just mentioned. Personally, mimi na msanii nimekuambia kuna venye atpatani, but
it is what it is.
But the thing is, we talked about how the stardom nini. I think yeye alitoka Kenya, she was signed to Chocolate City in Nigeria. Akaishi Nigeria for some time, and when she came back, it was kind of hard for her to adjust to huku back in the 254. Wase ameblackballiwa miaka mingi kusema kweli. Guys feel like she betrayed the 254. Kama ile siku venye ulisema if you're an athlete and you're bought by another country, you go and that's how a lot of people felt about her. Do you think that's a perception that Kenyans have ikikuja kwa wasanii wa Kenya na wasanii wa diaspora? Is there a difference ama are we all still repping the same flag?
Example. Unaona huyo Victoria Kimani? Brother yake ni nani? Bambu. Brother yake mwingine ni nani? Kimya.
He's also a rapper, right?
Wao wame assimilate man. Yani wako poa. Yani ukiongea na Kimya mwanzo, yani Kimya na historia ya Tanzania na hapa akiwa kikosi cha Mizinga, alafu akaja akafanya featuring bado na sisi uko fulani Maumau hiyo time. Bado yani yuko yani ukimuona na ukimsikiza akili yake iko hapa hivi.
His roots are still
unanielewa? Alafu ana hiyo kama huyo sister yake vile miwaga namuona. Bambu pia the same, man. Bambu hata nikikwambia alikuja mtaani kwangu Imara, hiyo time nilikokona jamaa fulani anaitwa Nizo, tulikuwa tunajaribu kuanza kushoot madvat. Ndio Bambu akaja mpaka mtaani tukatia story.
So umesema Victoria Kimani hizi kuja kwenyu.
Aidha kuja Imara kweli wewe.
This was the views expressed on this show belongs solely to the presenter that says them. No, wait. You said Victoria Kimani at this point in age cannot come to Imara.
Aeze kuja.
Akona maringo, why?
Si akona maringo vile nasema. Mimi nasema si kila mtu akona deodorant. Kila mtu akona hela deodorant bana. Ataumia sana huko. Ataumia hizo pande man. So angalia hata angalia mwingine naye alienda majuu. Anaitwa nani huyo Nyashinski.
Nyash.
Alienda akapiga haswa afu akarudi. Unanielewa? Lakini si unaona alirudi tu bado ni Mkenya.
Ground limkubali and everything was going fresh.
Mimi sielewi, sijui ni nini. Sijui kama wasanii wakitoka hapa wakienda kuna wale wana change. Unanielewa? Na kuna wale ambao wanazaliwa huko. Lakini wazazi ni wa Kenya. Unaona? Kama kuna ilikoko maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks hivi. Time ya Speed. I show Speed,
I remember.
Kuna mmoja wa hii group inajiita Matata, hao ambao sijui kwa majua. Walisema, aliandika kabisa Instagram, akasemaje ati wanaume
wacheni kusimp.
Ati wanaume wana simp
over a man, over a foreign import basically.
Yani wana simp. Yani sisi wanaume mazeni ile happiness tuko nayo mwanangu, hata wagani tutakwenda hustle, hatuna story mingi, lakini kwa sababu na appreciate you brother vile ambaye anafanya nini anafanya, yani wataka tu mgotee yani, au sio?
Yeah, I wouldn't call that simping, bana. It's called just, when you see the work that somebody is putting in, labala when ni msanii, you're an artist, bro. If you're putting in the work, tunaona kila siku kwa studio, your music is making sense to us, sio kila saa ni maclouds juu makiki manini. Of course, sio kusimple, we'll support you.
Sindio?
That's how it is. Yeah. So ukiona yani mse mwingine amecelebrate, you never see somebody else being celebrated and think you're going to take them down by talking bad about them. Ama nimeongea mbaya labala.
Ni kweli, man.
It's the truth, bana. Venye labala amesema watu imara dio ni shida kidogo.
Angalia, unaichange na huko unaweza geuziwa. Unanielewa? Huko unaweza geuziwa huko. Nimesema narudia tena. Nimesema haezi kanyaga huko, au sio? Kwa sababu watu wako grind kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni, hawana time. Hawana time ya kujipiga. Sasa wewe unapiga grind jua kali alafu unajipiga tena deodorant. Wewe unafikiria utatoa order gani mwanangu?
I feel you, but
utatoa gani nigga?
But nimefikiria kitu labala. Nimetaja, even Kenyan artists also, having our music as exports. Umeongea Victoria Kimani mwenyewe tuseme Nigeria, kina so na BN juzi alikuwa I think LA. There was football, what's it called, basketball All-Stars, yeah. NBA All-Stars, walikuwa huko, artists toka Somalia. So it's possible to carry our craft and have it out there. Nakumbuka even we had a group called, shout out to Kamula.
Yeah.
Kamula walifika hizi ma stage zote. They won a BET, I think was it a nomination or one of them. They performed on stages like Channel O and all that stuff. And they broke out. Walikubaliwa huko na huku pia home walikubaliwa.
Example. Unajua kuna time fulani kitambo sana,
yeah.
Kuna hii group yetu inajiita, hii group ya Kenya ndio walianzisha hip hop inajiita Kalamashaka. Kulikuwa na show fulani ya hii fig ilikuwa inajiita Benson and Hedges. Unaona? Jamaa walitolewa hapa.
Yeah.
Wakapelekwa Nigeria. Wao ndo main act na wakajaza stadium.
To represent in hip hop, Kenyan hip hop music.
Yeah.
All the way Nigeria. Yeah.
Na wakajaza stadium, man. Kisa na maana song yao ilichezwa Channel O ikakubalika na itofanya mambo. Sweden.
I remember that song.
Na bado walirudi huku wakaja wakaendelea kufanya muziki. Hawakukuwa na ile
so hiyo ndio swali nakuuliza. Do you think that diaspora artists come back here like that, like too cool for school ama? Kwanza kuna wengine wanakuja huko wanajifanya wajui Kiswahili. Allah.
Ni nini tena?
Who is why you boys?
Ni nini tena?
Fit ni gani?
Mimi niko poa. Ande matis nimeingilia kidogo.
Unaisikia ama unaijua?
Unajua kidogo.
Unajua kidogo, yani kidogo hii size ama kidogo size hii?
Kidogo saizi.
Say habari yako.
Sema habari yako.
Say habari yako.
Habari yako.
Yeah, also bad.
But of course, tuko na mchizi hapa nataka umintroduce, man.
Yo.
Wacha wasanii wajue.
Mimi nataka kukuintroduce.
Yeah.
For people who want to know you.
Yeah.
Hebu waambie wewe ni nani. Kamera iko wapi? Hii hapa.
Looking fresh even with the Kenyan flag.
Yeah, man. You're looking fresh, man.
Yes. My name is Joash. I'm a R&B, dark R&B artist. And Kenyan born and import from the UK.
Import from the UK.
Exported from Kenya.
Exported from Kenya.
Yes, made in Kenya.
Made in Kenya.
Your party ndo msisahau.
So you just jumped in when I said, you guys don't know Swahili from the diaspora. What else do you know in Swahili? Umetuliza form ni gani?
Form ni gani?
Mafurumbanya ushasikia hizo?
I think you guys will have to teach me some more.
He just landed today, so mafurumbanya za Kenya boda jona nzuri.
Don't worry. Sumona nganya.
What is it?
The matatu.
Yeah.
It's called nganya. Nganya. For sure, man. The thing is, bro, I've just thought of something.
Mimi?
For some...
I just want to know.
Yeah.
Ulipata aje featuring ya Cassidy, man?
Oh yes.
Yani kitu imeniuma kichwa.
Hata tumekimbia mbali.
Bugging me, man.
Tumekimbia mbali.
I need a featuring, man.
Okay. tuna link up in Spain. Cassidy was doing a show.
Yeah.
Alafa was booked to open for Cassidy.
Yeah.
And but then after we started talking in the back room, and I told him that I was a massive fan, and I wanted to give him his flowers. When you have an opportunity with a legend, it's always good.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah. So, and he appreciated it, but then he approached me just as an artist and on a level and said, "Hey, let me hear your music," and we vibed. And he then said, "Look, give me your number. When I'm in the UK, I'll hit you up." So at this point, I didn't know. It's one of those things, right? So you don't know. So he went back to the States and he had a show in London, and he was going to be in London for one day, coming from America. Sent me a message. He said, "Tomorrow, I'm in London. You want to go studio?"
Yeah.
So
just like that,
called producer, called everyone.
Yeah. Pull up, it's happening.
So studio, and he had a show 3 hours after we done the session.
How was the session, man?
Incredible.
How was it? Like, were you blown away? How was the writing process?
Redness in the house.
The writing process, the fact that he's someone who adapts. So he listened to my music, understood my sound, and he was like, "You take the lead on the sound and I'll work with you on it." And when we built up the song Still Doing Me, the big aspect of it was, he put his experience and the things that he's gone through in that song. So when we were discussing it, he was like, when you lose your friends, or when people switch up on you, your girl changes on you, something happens, you're still doing you. And there's something that can relate to everyone, where
you're keeping it moving, basically.
Keeping it moving.
Actually, you just mentioned something that actually, I feel like Labala we need to touch on. You said that you've described how you're able to connect to this person on an artist level and everything. Now, since we're talking about the diaspora, the Kenyan music being sold in the diaspora, or coming out in the diaspora, being kept by artists like you in the diaspora. How would you advise, let's say, because in Kenya we have a foreign artist every single week.
Yeah.
We have a foreign DJ, foreign artist every week. They're booked out, bro. There's no day in the week you won't find someone from the UK, SA, America. How do you, and we never hear collabos from our artists here with these artists. Now, you met someone all the way in another continent, not saying Cassidy, it's very easy for Cassidy to be booked over here by the, because like I said, Kenyans, tunapenda the international acts, a lot of them. But you as a Kenyan artist, how would you even advise other Kenyan artists who are here how to approach an artist and make them listen to you from an artist's point of view and want to work together?
That's a very, very, very good question.
Yeah.
I think it's about vibing on a human level. So for me, it's one of those things where, I was in front of a legend, but the vibe came very natural. Like, apart from the fact that, I said to him that I was a big fan, but we started rapping together. We had a back and forth. So it was very
friendly.
Yeah. And we established that level before it was anything about let's work together. Let's record.
Yeah.
So I think it's also the approach, whereas either the approach of I need to work with this person to get to this place.
This level, okay.
Yeah. But what about I connect with this person?
So be more friendly.
Yeah.
Ama
lazima ujuane na okay. Unaona msanii mpya akija, wajua pia sisi kuna ile wajua pia mimi ni msanii. Naelewa. Hiyo ndo tunafaa kukill kwanza, kwa sababu unafaa kuvibe na huyu mtu design fulani, mkue kwa level moja ya kwa human yote wawili. Au sio? Ndio hata ikifika part ya kuandika mko pamoja tayari, mko kwa level moja. Hakuna ile ni star.
No, everybody is working towards the same goal. Because when Joash amesema, as in, even what you said he wrote about in his verses, that's something that everyone can relate to. Like, it's relatable content. Because that's another thing about, what we're talking about, the content that we're pushing outside, like to, the UK, Europe, the States and all that stuff. So, I think we're having a problem pushing relatable content. Amaje, bro.
True.
Sindio? How do we deal with that, bro? Because I can't come sing about being a gangster. Tuko Kanairo bana. Uko na Jonah every day. And Mr. Right, but we'll talk about that later.
I guess what I would say is this, is when people are connecting over here to content or music that is coming internationally, and not just the Americans, which is before was very much like you're looking at the Americans, but now you're looking at West Africa, you're looking at Nigerians, you're looking at... So they're doing something that's making us connect on a human level. And I think that's the approach. Mm-hmm. There are things on a human level that people can connect to.
True.
And for me, that's the kind of experience that I want to translate. And even telling the story of what it is for a Kenyan, and on a human level, you tell that story, it can translate anywhere.
True.
Sasa,
makes sense.
Na Kiswahili sasa. Sijui kama utanipata ji.
Let's do it.
Lazima kulete home, man.
Umekuja
kuleta home, man. Nakuleta home, man. Bring you back, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Yo. So, I can see that you're booked, man. You're booked. What's the secret? For an artist like me, ambaye niko hapa Kenya, nataka kuwa booked, yani kila mahali, naweza fanya nini? How do I go about that?
I think it's you need to build a team with you.
First, yeah.
That's first. Because I think these days for an artist, there's so many things that you need to do.
True.
You need to be in the studio, make the music. You need to be the content, the face of the content. Then you need to get booked. Videos. You need to release the videos. There's so much for one person to do. And I think if you have the right team and someone who can represent your dream or what you're doing, who believes in what you're doing, and build a team of people who believe in what you're doing. What do we say?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oi, mazeko wale wasanii mko hapo nje, man. Oi, bro, team.
Yes.
Umesikia? Kwa sababu hata yeye mwenyewe amekanyaga hapa. Akona entourage, my friend.
Ben, amekuja na mbogi.
Yani mpaka tumetafuta, yani tungekuwa tunaweza kuleta kamera mcheki maninja. Yani si watu wa kawaida ji. Au sio?
Bro, hata entourage, hata motorcade.
Yeah. Okay, wewe mwenyewe ukiwaona unajua
they mean business.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. As it should be. But also, on top of that, also, I wanted to find out from you. Now that you're in the 254, of course, Sayume Kujabenye, the music scene, this beef season right now. The music, the hip hop side of music, not only hip hop, the whole music industry is a beef. Of course, we're having artists saying, asking other artists to stick to the genres that they're making, like you do dark R&B.
Yes.
So if anyone else comes trying to do that, labalaka kuje na basi zake, unamwambia na stick to your lane, la la la. So it's between, of course, the Brooklyn Boys and Toxic. You know about these guys, right?
Yes.
Who do you listen? What Kenyan artists do you listen to a lot?
Well, I'm in the R&B space, so a lot of the artists I listen to, like I listen to a lot of Sauti Sol, Bien, Nikita. So I'm very much in that space.
Any underground.
Any underground, Boutros, I've listened to Boutros as well.
Boutros is a star right now.
Boutros is a star. Yeah. I'm talking about R&B.
Oh, R&B.
Underground.
Underground R&B. You know what? I don't know how to classify
R&B.
No, not underground. Underground as in chini ya maji, man. How do you explain that, man? Underground, but upper ground.
like someone is bubbling under.
Yeah.
That you've probably heard of, apart from, because we have a lot of guys also. There's Fee, there's Blue, what's her name? Blue. Bridget Blue.
I listen to Bridget Blue.
We have Zinia Manasseh.
Stuff.
Kwa sababu basically hao hawajulikani uko kwa watu wa ghetto. Hao hawajui vizuri.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hao wanajulikana uptown.
And that's why I've touched down, because I want to connect. Because also you've got to understand is what reaches me over there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what breaks through the surface is some of the artists that have just gotten over that level. But touching down, even just from conversations with you guys, like I'm getting more artists people who are coming through, you know, who haven't established themselves yet, but
they have a following.
They have a following.
Labala
is trying to help you. I want you to tell us between the rappers that are beefing right now, because you're going to be in Kenya for a couple of days, right? And at least you have your entourage. You're going to Mbogi. You know what Mbogi is? Mbogi means squad. So who may come na Mbogi? Even these other rappers have Mbogi. So Mbogi yako na Toxic, Mbogi yako na Brooklyn. Who do you think?
Listen, the one thing I'm saying is I'm the R&B guy. So I'm just out here to serenade and sing some love. But what I can say is that that for the culture, hip hop, like a clash is good as long as it's a healthy clash and people are about their bars and they get to showcase their skills. And from that perspective, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing.
Galia. Huyu jamaa anatutoroka man.
Yes, jibu swali bro.
Wajua kwa nini? Angalia. Kuna jamaa fulani wa Migos. Alijaribu kudis jamaa wa R&B.
Na Mbogi yote kaya.
Anaitwa nani?
Chris Brown
akarudisha.
Yeah.
So
Chris Brown sang a whole this song, this R&B song.
Yeah.
It's possible for you too.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
Then tell us who you are you Bokadoma or are you Tanonan?
Angalia. Tusimweke kwa sport bro.
Hapana, you lazima jibu.
Listen, let me put it this way. Yeah. When you watch the 800 meters,
Yeah.
and it is still midway through the race. Now, can you call who you're supporting?
It's always gonna be a Kenyan.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, we have two Kenyans.
It's going to be one of them.
Yeah. Most definitely, man.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's one of them.
So no
let's watch the race.
Let me ask you as you're here. Okay, let me put it like this. Labala, I have a better way to ask it.
Okay.
For the time that you're in Kenya, of course, kuna wasanii wengi, you're gonna be working with a couple of guys over here, right?
Definitely.
No.
Who don't you?
Wait. Am I in the?
Yeah, you know this is the OG, bro.
Am I somewhere there? Am I?
Oh,
lazima nijitetee bana.
This fair.
International.
Come on.
Pia kasi alifanya na kasi. So nikifanya na yeye,
You know,
nitakuwa pia in proxy nimefanya na nani?
There you go.
I'm the connection. To get to him, you gotta go through me. To get to him, you gotta go through me. So
Okay.
I need someone to cut me some checks.
Muulize hiyo swali
But let me
sasa.
ask you. I'm gonna ask you like this. In the time being as you're in Kenya, as you know, as you're in the 254 back home in the motherland, what artists would you not want to work with?
I'll tell you who I'd want to work with.
No, not
No.
want to work with. Bro, you walked into that.
I'll tell you who I wouldn't want to work
The
with.
questions that you are asked. Don't come up with your own questions, man.
I don't. When I left to come here, I didn't have a not work with list.
Yeah.
You know, but I did have a work with list, and I'll definitely work with Toxic.
Okay, for sure. We got to
Okay.
answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we got
He has already sided with.
But you know, Labala, the reason why I was asking this, and I'm loving the answers you're giving, is because if I asked, let's say, a 254 artist who's based here, they would have had an answer already. Miss Pendi Umse.
I see.
Off the dome, you know what I
see.
mean?
Yeah.
But if you keep it open and you're open to work with
With
anyone,
both of them.
and, you know,
Yeah.
make magic.
Hata unaweza waita kwa song uende ukalete hiyo peace, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's another thing I feel like our 254 artists need to implement just to create more success in their music and also sell it out there and also sell it here.
Yeah.
Because selling it here also inakuanga ngumu because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure. And also, bro, okay, you said Toxic and who else? I want you to give me 2 more.
No.
Mm.
4 more.
4 more.
I can't give you a list of 4. Okay, well, one other person that I would want to work with is Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely like to work with you.
Yo, officially. Nimekuwa invited officially.
Man's no hot.
So kwanza say nigga. That's this.
And for now I'll have a list of 3. Yeah.
For sure. What else you got for homie Labala?
Yeah. So mimi niko na maswali kaa 2-3 hivi.
Easy. When I ask him that question, just be ready for anything.
Okay. It's going down.
I know this guy very well.
Kuna swali nilikuwa nayo hapa. What song of yours gets the most baby making feedback?
Yeah, because you're an R&B, bro.
R&B, brother?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Baby making feedback.
That's a good question. It's between my song "Lay Down."
Lay down, yeah.
Can you do?
Give them a
the chorus,
taste of Lay Down. Just a bit. Maybe someone will make babies through this podcast.
Yeah, right now, man. You don't know. Anything can happen. Anything is possible.
More
man.
youth to vote to register as voters. So listen to him and make more youth.
Yeah.
Like Abraham. Go out and jazz the dunia, man.
Yep. Give us a small taste of it.
Well, that one. I can't give that one. I can't give that one.
What are the lyrics at least? What's the part that you feel like people listen to this and
they get in the groove, man.
You know what? I can give you the lyrics, but it's more the mood of the song.
Okay.
Yeah. So the song is about someone who's actually playing games.
Okay.
But the mood is baby making.
Okay. So they're doing something wrong, but it feels so right.
Exactly.
Okay. They have an extraordinary experience.
For those people who like baby making when they're doing something wrong.
Okay. But bro, now that of course now we become homies, Labala is an artist, you're an artist, you're both my bros.
Yeah.
I know both of you have some baby making songs.
Yeah.
I would be crazy as El Shako to be in my room, listen to Labala voice as I'm doing my business. Or listen to Joash. I don't know. I'd be like, hey, my bro, you're invading my privacy. What are you doing in my ear?
Just wait.
I mean, I would suggest the song to my other friends.
Big on this thing. El Shako iko hapo tu yani. Labala ndio.
Nah, I cannot pick Shakuna. Bro, that's
Unapiga
when you call me a 1 minute man for sure.
Unanipiga mpaka mabackup, man.
I'm telling you, but I'll try to, you know. I don't know I'll try to. So if I'm with you and I don't play Labala song, I don't play Joash song, just know you ain't the one, baby girl. We ain't making no babies with you. But what was the other one, Labala?
Oh, kuna ingine pia. Which Kenyan artist will you not survive being locked in studio with for 48 hours?
It could be for a good reason or a bad reason. Maybe because they're so good at maybe you've heard of their craft. Or maybe it's just like maybe you've worked with one before. Have you worked with anyone from here before? How long have you been away from the 254 for?
I moved to the UK when I was 5.
Okay. So is there anyone you've talked to work with or anyone you've worked with?
I've worked with one artist when I came down, Lloyd Marcos. I worked with him.
That's my boy. My God. Wait, Labala. That was my homie, man. His name was Lloyd Marcos. Dark skin homie, he was a rapper.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lloyd, man. I know him from way back. So who else would you, for 48 hours, just locked in studio?
Will you not survive?
That I would not survive with.
You can even say maybe they do a different genre. You already said toxic. We don't want to put it in too much street beef, you know? Yeah.
Okay. That I would not survive with. That's hard to answer because
she could even be a pretty girl. You're like 48 hours.
48 hours in Nikita. Something must ring somewhere.
Yeah.
No comment.
If you know, you know.
If you get it, you get it. If you don't, forget about it. He said Nikita carrying something might ring somewhere. But yeah, okay. Yeah, she won.
She's a good artist, and I would really want to work with her.
I feel you.
And,
Okay.
and see what kind of sound.
Would
we
you
can
risk
create,
it all to work
Would you
with
risk
her?
it all to work with her? That's
You
the
guys are
question.
crazy.
Are you paying label fees or are you paying in however she likes to be paid?
Oh my
Welcome
days.
to Kenya, man. Welcome home.
Okay, let's do it like this.
Mm.
Apart from now artists who are from the diaspora, we have a couple of artists also who are came back from the diaspora. We have guys like Nishinsky, we have like Kina Victoria Kimwani,
Yeah.
a couple of people who came back home and they managed to get their footing or managed to get their footing. Let me ask you, what's your game plan? Like, now that you're connecting even more, because I know you're about to go crazier this year.
Yeah.
You're raising our flag over there. Actually, when he landed at the airport, he had the Kenyan flag.
Yeah.
So that's props to the homie, man.
Yo, you see, even me, I landed in the morning from the bed. I have my flag.
Kenyan bracelet.
I've got my Kenyan ring as well.
No, me.
Oh, man, that's
I don't
cool,
have
man.
to land from anywhere. It's always started on me.
Yeah.
254.
There you go. 254. I see it.
Yeah.
Representing.
Yeah.
Hebu chukua kikombe hapo bana, umwekee maji ya kunywa kweli.
Yeah.
Bana.
Sorry, let's get you some more drinks.
Please.
Yeah, kidogo man. Yeah. Tukiendelea.
I like this vibe.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
One second, just get some water.
Okay.
Bro, this heat is hitting you, right?
Yeah. It's nice.
Guys, Roger, you guys felt what you're feeling over here.
Unajua bado tunaendelea kurekod, si ati tumekata.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, damn. Yeah, extraordinary.
Rolling.
We are rolling, man. We are rolling. Ni vile tu tunangojea maji kiasi, lakini oe, ngoja nikuulize
So what's the
swali.
question?
Acha
Niambie.
nakuuliza wewe.
What's up? You see,
Nakuuliza wewe.
whenever it's pointed at
Angalia,
me.
huyu mchizi umejuanaje naye yani? Mbona mimi huku ni introduce kwa music yake mapema, man?
No, because I actually did play you a couple of tracks. I think we actually started talking this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I had come across your music sometime like, last year, I think some years back, because I do my research. And now when nimesikia hata mimi najua huyu mchizi wetu Lloyd, then it must have been way back.
Yeah.
But the reason was I wanted you guys to meet so you connect as artists on a friendly, as a friendly?
Humanly level. Humanly level.
On a humanly level.
Human level.
I did not introduce you to each other earlier, Labala. That's my best answer I can give you.
Wewe unanificha nini?
Hakuna sikufichi, bro. BIS
Angalia, unanificha bado unipe ficha.
Bro, feature ushapata. But yeah, what did you just ask? What was the question?
Nimekuuliza wewe.
But yeah, makes sense.
Angalia, Josh, what's new right now with
What's
you?
new?
I know you have the video dropping, I believe.
Because maybe some folks may want to know what's happening with you right now. Yeah.
Also, yeah. No, because I remembered your question from earlier. But yeah, like, wait, hold on. Which one am
Let's
I
start with the first question.
I'll answer the first question. Yeah, like for me, coming down, connecting, but it's also establishing roots. Yeah, and I feel like, when you are, when you're an international artist, or when you're an artist in the UK, but you come from home,
the diaspora,
but you made your music there, and you built up a fan base over there, but you don't have the hands and the support from home.
From home, yeah.
It's like something is missing.
We call it kwa ground. Kwa ground vitu ni different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need your backup your roots zako huko, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you can lose that, but you're home, there's something special about that, and there's something that you're representing. And so for me, I want to represent home and bring back, like
wins, basically.
Bring back the wins. Yeah. Like I felt, when I saw Bien this last year when he was in the Breakfast Club, and I felt like that was just a mad move for Kenya,
True, it was.
Yeah, it was,
When Bien was on the Breakfast Club, for example, we were all celebrating him. I think he also did BBC Extra.
Yes.
Everyone was,
Yes.
it opens, I think that it opens a lot more ears to our 254 music too.
Yeah.
So that's one of the challenges. I think tumeanza kupata challenges of also our diaspora artists.
Yeah.
So first off, it's getting a connection with the ground.
Yes.
What else? What else would you say is a challenge being an artist from the diaspora rapping 254?
Yes, I guess it's establishing a connection from the ground. And another thing is developing a sound that connects. Yeah. Because obviously the sound is very different if you've grown up in the grown up in the roots, and it's like and as I said, the sound here is very specific to here.
True.
And compared to the stuff that I've grown up with and the stuff that I've grown up making. So it's about developing your sound that it can bridge so that people so that it can connect, and then you're able to represent and also give something that people can vibe to.
Will you be doing some verses in Swahili, or you're gonna rap?
You know what?
You're gonna do your verses in English?
I want to incorporate some Swahili words, a couple of things, just some things, some feeling in there.
Because to be honest with you, that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
Start throwing Swahili words,
One, two
phrases, mafurumbanya.
I don't use that one.
Challenge.
Usitumie hiyo.
Just say challenge.
Tumia.
Weka mawe. So we got, let me break it down. We have this big boxing fight.
Yes.
That's coming up, and the two guys who are fighting, they're such characters. So one of them, the mantra is weka mawe, and the other one is like challenge. So that's the thing. So just like Toxic,
and that's another battle.
Bro,
so many battles.
Beef season.
Beef season.
Bala and I, right? They always bring everyone here together on the Xtraodinary experience. Man. So, you know what? We bring the peace.
Kabisa. Mazee. Yani misi nimefeel poa, yani at least kuna mchizi amekuja. Naweza kakufundisha word moja ya Kiswahili.
Moja mbili.
Can I teach you one word?
Please do.
Ya Kiswahili yani. Ya mtaani.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, we want to hear you say the word.
Ukienda kila mahali, unasema tu, acha kunizengua.
Acha kunizengua.
Say that again.
I won't tell you the meaning, but anytime someone wants to bring issues, unamwambia tu, acha kunizengua.
Acha kunizengua.
No, don't say it slowly. Acha kunizengua.
It needs some power.
Acha kunizengua.
Exactly.
Not R&B, man. Hip hop. Acha kunizengua, man.
Acha kunizengua.
Yeah.
For R&B, you can sing the gospel. Acha kunizengua.
Oh, baby. Oh.
That's my next song.
Trust me, you'll get all of them, man. You'll be, instead of fighting for the 254, you'll be Tanzanian Swahili artists will be mad.
Yeah. Before we go, is there anything you wanna tell?
I let the people talk to your people, man.
Yeah. Just I'm here to connect and I'm here to represent. That is the most important thing. And when I did the song with Cassidy, again, for me it was a very special moment just because I got to represent Kenya.
Yeah.
And working with a hip hop legend, and and just showing what's possible and what we can do. And I'm gonna keep pushing on that and bring him back home.
For sure. Yeah. And where can they find the music?
Your handles, man. Kwanza anze na handles kwanza.
Yes.
Alafu aseme mziki zinapatikana wapi?
Yeah. Okay. The biggest one, I want you to tell them on that. The music part is the Spotify one. Tell them how many monthly users you have, because that's crazy.
Yeah,
say it from the 254. But talk to your people, man.
Yeah.
Which camera, man?
Many okay. Yeah. So the handles are official Joash on Instagram, official Joash on YouTube, and where else they can find me? Official Joash on
Instagram, X, Twitter.
Yeah.
Spotify.
It's official Joash on everything. Yeah. And Spotify is just Joash. And catch me there.
For sure. Labala, there's something we missed. When we asked him, you asked him which one? Which camera?
Which camera?
He said there's many cameras. So guys here at Extraordinary Experience, we working, baby. Okay? We got options.
Ziko mingi man. Hata pia amekuja na yake. Oya. Mbona hii side? Mbona yeye hata amekuja na yake man. Yaani ujue ni ngori man. Another word I'm gonna teach you is asikwambie mtu.
Yes.
Asikwambie mtu.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Loosely.
Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
So asikwambie mtu.
Yeah.
Na hiyo pili ni acha kunizengua.
Acha kunizengua.
You're getting them right, man. This is a 2-5 for you. You know there's some things you can't fake. There's some things you can't fake. But for sure, I think it's about that time we say goodbye. Leo, you don't have a crazy question.
Yeah. We finish with a prayer.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's pray.
Mm-hmm. Am I leading the prayer?
Let's go home. Get your brother. Get up.